quick and dirty workout for you if you're stuck at home, need something to do. Equipment wise, you can either use just your body weight, or I have a small little kettlebell here, some different sizes. You can also use dumbbell, that works as well. You can lay a mat down, but I'm going au naturel, super simple. Now, to start, we want to do a little bit of warm up. So we're going to begin on the ground and just doing some rocking. So we spread our knees nice and wide and just pushing those hips back, taking some nice big breaths in. Just opening up those hips. Good. So just the side view on that. You're just pushing the hips back and forward. And then we'll come up to standing, nice and tall. Both feet point straight ahead. This is called a lunge stretch. Weights 50-50 on each foot. Take a nice big breath in, pulling those ribs up and away from the hips. Tracing those arms right up tall. And then we're going to reach up as tall as we can, taking 3 nice big breaths in. Trying to get as tall as we can. We can add a little half trace to it. It's warming up those shoulders. And a little heel drop down. Keep yourself reaching up to the ceiling as tall as you can. And 5 of those, we're done. We'll switch legs. Both feet point straight ahead. Big reach up. And then we'll add those 3 traces down. Keeping those palms open. Again, staying as tall as you can. And trace down. Good. Now just go into some body weight squats. When we're doing body weight squats, anchor those feet strong into the ground. Start with a hip hinge back, and then lower down, pushing those knees out. Press up, and squeeze the butt at the top. So do 10 of these. Side view here. Good, and we'll finish off with what's called a halo. So you're going to take that kettlebell or dumbbell and just stay nice and tall, anchoring those feet into the ground, squeezing those glutes, bracing your center, so like you're going to take a punch. And we'll just take that kettlebell all the way around and flip it the other direction. So nice and strong here. Big deep breaths. Warming up the shoulders. So do about 10 of those. Voila, warm up done. Now we're going to get into the main set. In the main set, we're going to pick 2 exercises. Super simple. That's not complicated. So the first one we're going to do is called a goblet squat. You can just do this as a body weight squat if you don't have any weight. That's no problem. The second one we're going to do is we're going to do a push-up. So we're either going to do a push-up from the floor, push-up from the knees, or we can do it on the wall. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do the first exercise, which is the squat. We're going to do 5 reps on 30 seconds. So that means at the start of 30 seconds, we do our 5 reps. Whatever time's left, we rest. We do something called fast and loose when we're resting. So it's just keeping the body loose, moving around. So what I do is I got a timer set on my watch, and it just rolls every 30 seconds. So we're doing a squat, and we're going to do a push-up. All right, so first things first, we'll start with the squat. So first round, I'll just do body weight squats. So just as a further warm-up. You can add the weight right off the top there. So I got my watch set up, clock, timer, and away we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, done my 5. So this will buzz. So just waiting. This recovery is important. Just keep yourself loose. You can do your favorite dance if you got some good music going. We'll do side view on this one, setting up. Next set of 5. Here we go. 5. And we rest. So it takes about 10 seconds for those rounds. So that's set 2. So now I'm going to add the weights. You can see that for the next 2. So I'm going to hold in the goblet position, which is right up here. So getting set. So pulling my elbows tight into my ribs. Same squat motion, hips hinge back, knees out as I lower down. Press up, squeeze the butt at the top. So I'm actively trying to pull the handle of the kettlebell apart. That works my upper body at the same time. There's 5. I'll just put that down. Get a quick rest. Last set here. Do a side view. Elbows locked in, shoulders packed down, hinge back. There's 5 reps. So once you're done the 5, now what we do is we take an extra 30 seconds rest before we go to the next exercise. So you've done a lower body, now we'll go into the upper body, which is a push-up. So a couple variations you can do. You can do on the wall here. So hands about shoulder width apart. Bending the elbows coming in, pressing away. So you have a wall push-up there. You can go from the knees here, coming down, back up. Or last one is just a straight push-up. So we'll have our hands out and then tucking the glutes together. So I'm squeezing my feet together. I'm pressing my hands hard into the ground. So a good push-up position is you'll have your elbows here and then rotating them out. And then the core is nice and braced. So we'll set that up and we'll go into those 5. Good, and then again, as you're waiting, just shake that out. A little fast and loose. Keep your body nice and relaxed. Setting back up again. Screw those hands in. Feet squeezed in, core braced. Full lockout on those push-ups. So make sure get to full lockout. Good, that's set 2. We got 2 more to go. Nice big deep breaths as you're relaxing and setting up. Core braced, glute squeezed. Good. And shaking out. And last set of the round coming up. Just keeping my body loose before we get to our last set. All right, here we go. Setting up. Shoulders packed down. Glutes squeezed. Hands screwed into the ground. Breath in. Okay, there we have it. So there's 2 rounds. Now, timing wise, you can do, if you do 1 round through like we just did, that's 6 minutes total. Do 2 rounds, that's 12. 3 rounds, 18 minutes. 4 is 24. And the big 5 is 30 minutes. But why I like this is it's super simple. Just pick 2 exercises, that's it. A little warm up to start, about 3 to 5 minutes. Just get your body rolling and then get into your exercises. And before you know it, you're done your workout. So what you want is an upper or lower body, or you can have a press motion. So pressing would be like a push-up, or I'd consider a press like a squat, lunge, or a pulling motion. So you could have, for example, a bent over row. If you have bands, you could use a row here. So the structure is really simple. 5 reps, first exercise for 4 sets. On every 30 seconds, you start those 5 reps. Once you're done those 4 sets, take an additional about 1 minute to 2 minutes rest. Then you'll go to your second exercise. You'll do 4 sets of 5 of that exercise again. Each 5 reps starts on the 30 seconds. And once you're done, your round, again, you take another 2 minutes rest. And then, depending on how long you want the workout to be, add more rounds to it. So there's a simple set that you can do anytime, anywhere to get your workout